What would you do with 4 days of no work? Where would you go? What would you see? What new adventures would you have? And would you do it with people that you love or just by yourself? Would you seek new opportunities to explore and make memories with your family and friends and see the curious wonder of the world around you? Join us with this episode of A Life to Learn.
So we're going to the beach with our friends. They're in the car behind us, I believe. And we're just going to go sit on the beach and hang out before the week starts. And Matt has asked me, he said, "Dana, what does the beach mean to you? What does it mean to you?" And I said, I don't know what the beach means to me. But we have had a lot of conversations about how a lot of people take for granted the places they live. For instance, we've lived in 2 very outdoorsy places, but we run into people all the time that say there's nothing to do. There's plenty of things to do that you're just not going to do. So, the beach is somewhere that we really like to go and chill. The kids, Eleanor and Griffin, have gotten super brave, and it's been really cool for us as parents to see them get in the water and be willing to play with friends and not be afraid, because we couldn't even get them to get in a year ago, right? They not even touch their toes to the water. So now they are brave, and Eleanor can be in the water even by herself sometimes, and with her little life jacket on. So it's
messages.
We got a 3rd text message, and you should not text and drive. But if you have a phone that's connected to your car, you can be distracted by having the car talk to you, but don't text and drive.
no, not even at a stoplight. Don't touch your phone.
Or else you get a ticket. Like,
I was at a stoplight.
hello there. Doggy dance. There's a Brooks fish. So Ashley, our good friend, is gonna share with the whole world what the beach means to her, because she loves the beach. Here she is.
Oh, it's recording. Even though Matt told me to show my face, I'm not going to show my face. But I will say a thing or two about the beach. And that there's the beach, which everybody loves. But there's something different about a Hawaiian beach. And that everybody loves a Hawaiian beach. Even if you don't like the sand and the salty water or fish, or, you know, some people are just, ooh. If you're here and you have everything else, you can't but like it.
We made it to the Marine Corps base to go to our pontoon boat, and look at this. Will and Ashley here are on time. What? Terry and Emily, Ben and Hannah, Black Cars and News, wherever they are.
Eleanor's so happy.
And Eleanor's really happy. She's saying the entire way over here. And her voice kept on getting at a higher pitch. Clan is ready to take a dump. I shouldn't say it like that. To take a dunk in the water, not a dump in the water, because then you just have a whole bunch of floaters. That'd be disgusting. Griffin's a little unsure about this whole experience already. The Millers are nice and comfy. Finally made it. And even though the forecast was nothing but sun, rain.
Matt drove us right
And what did everybody start doing? Complain, complain, complain. We should be good. And it will be great. Go, go, go! Whoa!
I'm doing it! Yeah, this is fun!
Come on, Eleanor!
Man, this is fun!
I know it! Go, Ben! Weirdo. I have the boy. The boy is not happy. There's a JB fish. And then the crew is already in the water. Some people who are brave. There's some weak sauce people eating banana. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm fishing.
Yeah? You know what you're using as bait? What are you using? Hey, that's my girl. Alright, here we are. And it's definitely cleared up. I think a few of us are about to go snorkeling, show Emily the sunken boat. It is just turning out to be a beautiful, beautiful day. Can you guys see that right there? That is my failed attempt to video record the giant and beautiful manta ray that swam right beside us. And I failed. Failed. Dude, that was awesome! Oh, I think so! Oh my gosh!
That was cool.
That was like, there's something right there! I was like, there's something right there! Oh my gosh! 1% battery, let's do it. Don't splash, baby Linda.
Wanna jump again? Alright. 3, 2, 1, jump! 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 Jump!
Hey!
Ready? Jump!
Boom!
What are we doing on this Labor Day, Matthew?
We are going to 3 tables. Not 1 table, not 2 tables. But we're going to all 3 of them. And it is a beautiful day. There's some pineapples for you. Right there, we just passed the pineapple plantation. We made it to 3 tables. There's 1, 2, 3 tables.
Little baby table.
And I'm kind of too lazy right now. It feels wonderful. We found some shade close to the water, and I just don't really feel like getting up. Kind of waiting on a few friends to show up.
Look at him.
Silas, you chill. One thing that is known about the 3 tables in Sharks Cove area of the North Shore are the numerous underwater tunnels and underwater caves. Even though this was a small one, I was so glad to finally find one after numerous attempts before. However, what I did not know is that this would motivate my buddy Anuj to try it himself. And after a few times, he finally nailed it. So here we are, about to sail with Emily and Terry. I don't think they've actually ever sailed before.
No, we have not.
So they're all gonna get seasick. But here's the man, the myth, the legend, Gary. Boom. Gonna take the boat out. Here's a little clubhouse here. This used to be, here let me show you all this. This used to be a really active marina, and all the boats that was owned here, they put their boat name plaques kind of up here.
Oh, that's cool.
And so this used to have a lot of piers. It's the Pez Vela. Ready to go. Gary is proud of his apparent wind indicator, his solar panels, his wind generators, got the boat out for cruising.
Landline number.
This is one of the downfalls of this marina, is that you always have to call the Navy to get permission to leave. And if our radio etiquette is not 100% spot on, they tend to get our man. So here we are coming out of the channel, and there's 2 things that kind of limit people's ability to stay here at the marina. There is this channel is only about 15 to 20 feet wide, because where that paddle border is, it's only about 2 to 5 feet deep, depending on the tide. And then you have this power line, which limits a lot of vessels. So, all right, so there's Pearl Harbor. Ford Island is right there, where you see kind of right off the water. There's some buildings. This right here is actually where all the military kind of stores the ammunition. You have some landing ship vehicles, boats right there, and then there's the ocean that we're about to go into. Gary, straight on the nose. All right. Yep, that's perfect right there. Whew. Everything's pretty good. We're just gonna tidy up some of these lines here. Here we go. We'll finally get a nice little heel. Look at that, pretty much brand new sail. Coming out to open water, just nice, clean. We got about waves as of yet. The forecast was 4.5 foot, but we're not in open water yet. We're still in the Pearl Harbor Channel. There's Ewa Beach. There's Terry again. There's the Honolulu airport right there. The airplane looks like it's right on the water. There's Hickam. There's the impending dune that we're hopefully gonna not get rained on. So let me show you this head sail. This head sail is really unique because it's a reefable hank. It's a reefable hank. As you can see, there's no furling, right? But you got 1, 2 horizontal zippers, and those are sections, and so it goes from a full Genoa, okay, to basically a 90%, almost a storm sail. We need to trim it up a little bit. And all right, so we're gonna fall off the wind. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna let your head sail out. Perfect. Nice, almost to beam reach. Just a little bit high. There's the channel into Pearl. Nice, good 10-degree heel. Waves, little or no effect. We're just kind of surfing over the water. Boom. Good solid 6.5, almost 7 knots. Just cruising. What do you say, Gary? What do you think about that? A little bit. Now I'm gonna let the main. You will get, you're more prone to get seasick in the belly of the boat. So Gary was kind enough to let me take the helm, which is this beautiful new tiller that I installed right before I sold it. We're at a close haul. Boat's just driving like a champ. It's a cool thing to think. Right out there will be, I think, Australia. I don't know, my mind's all messed up, but you have the open water. We got a decent heel, decent heading, and look at Honolulu, covered, just drenched. And we will hopefully skirt that just a little bit, but we undoubtedly will get some wind shear from that. And we're probably gonna fall off pretty soon on a beam just to get further away from coast, but here she is, the Pez Vela cruising. And I'll give you Terry's nervous to jump in. Hey! It feels good, yeah, 80 degrees. Oh, yeah. It's 80. Hey! All right, Gary, it's your turn. Boom. Shark bait, ooh la la.
Thanks.
We think we wrapped the fishing line around the prop or the keel. This is not good. Either way, we will fix it. So we had Terry and me had to dive down because the lure was wrapped around the prop pretty significantly. We just had to cut it away because we don't have any goggles, Gary.
Well, they're in my car.
They're in his car, he says. Awesome place. So we're actually sailing out of Hickam, which is kind of cool. We kind of hearding a whining sound when the boat was in gear, which leads me to believe that some of the fishing line is still caught up, which is not good. So we're gonna try not to use the motor. But we're in neutral. We're sailing really perfect here, about almost 4 knots. Sheet in. Yeah, well, let me fall off some. And yeah, so this is kind of cool. I've never completely sailed out of Hickam Harbor before, so this is good. Lots of waves right here. Here we go. Well, I got back from sailing and I'm going to take the little girl right here on a little date. She has no idea where we're going, but she has an idea because where are we? We're at the arcade. And boom, we're getting them. We got 2 things, a pizza of the rolls. And everybody thinks we're in line, even though we're just standing in the middle of the aisle. While Will figures out where we're going.
Weirdo. People are probably looking at you like, why are you videotaping me?
Because you're popular, Will.
You're weird.
And that's why we're friends. Because we're both weird.
That's true. I accept that.
Cookie. That's a Bubbles. That's a burrito. That's a new kid. And that's a JB. We're just over for fun, fellowship, and Super Smash Brothers competition.
You go down.
Oh. After 4 rounds of Super Smash Brothers, Will only got me once.
A scientist.
This right now, you see the red light? It's on.
I still don't believe you.
The girls are playing Blockus. Rhonda looks really stressed out. Ooh, she's talking smack. Everybody wants to see a happy Will?
Here, let's look at a sad Matt.
I'm happy because you won.
No. You're dying on the inside.
But Dana did so well. Good job, babe. Ashley, she could have won. That's the face of regret. Rhonda stopped her from winning. Good job, Rhonda. You know, whether you have 4 days off or 1 hour, it doesn't really matter, because the real question is, how do you cherish the ordinary? How do you cherish the ordinary, crazy times with your kids that you just look at them and shake your head and smile? Because honestly, for military communities, we don't always have those lazy moments that we can just sleep in and cuddle with our family or cuddle with our pillow. How do we cherish the cup of coffee before the crazy day begins? The ordinary moments in our life that seems so unadventurous and yet is actually the bulk of our time, to appreciate the little things of our life and to share those moments with the people that we love.